This is Terrell Davis, and you're watching the 2012 American Youth Football and Cheer National Championships.
Go! Run! 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 Let's go, more, baby!
AYC National Champion!
Hi, I'm Noah Kozlov, and welcome to Austin Tyndall Park in Kissimmee, Florida. The 2012 American Youth Football and Cheer season has been filled with hard work and sacrifice from players, coaches, and families, and it culminates in this, a chance to compete for a national title. Over the next 30 minutes, you'll see the makings of new stars, new friendships, and of course, new champions. So I invite you to sit back and enjoy youth football and cheer at its highest level.
Conference All-Stars.
Elite 8th graders from coast to coast put rivalry aside to form their conference all-star teams.
1, 2, 3, 5.
These players are doing more than just representing their hometowns. They represent the best of what AYF is all about.
In the all-star division, you have a chance to meet other people in your conference, compete with them, play as an organized all-star team. Once they were rivals, all of a sudden they become very close and very good friends.
And one of the returning champions came to Florida shouldering a heavier load than just a title defense.
Obviously with the hurricane, there's a lot of kids on the team here who lost their homes. During the mandatory evacuation, the guys were looking for their cleats and their helmets and their shoulder pads and make sure they got them because they didn't know when they were going to get back home. You got it? You? But they came together and nobody dropped. And we have a saying that really has taken hold, and you see here, Jersey strong.
Playing with great courage and with the support of an entire region, the New Jersey Conference All-Star team fought hard, but it was not to be. The San Diego All-Stars took Bracket B.
2, 3, go!
Before moving on to dominate in the championship game against Bracket A winner, Central Florida.
It's a great accomplishment to come out here, represent San Diego, California, and participate in the national championship.
With over 1 million members, American Youth Football is the world's largest youth football and cheer organization, servicing 9 regions in the U.S., plus a large presence internationally. But competition is only part of what makes AYF unique to its mission. As one of the largest membership organizations, American Youth Football is dedicated to developing youngsters around the world.
AYF!
AYF is built on the pillars of developing high moral standards and self-worth.
We have no losers here. We only have winners. And I'm telling you, that's how you came in. That's how all of you should look to leave.
What we feel in American Youth Football is that it's much more than football. We try to create communities all across the country. We don't want to be a big corporation. We want to be an organization of families, of communities. What our big motto is completing the circle of giving back. There's a lot of adults that have donated their time and efforts with the children, particularly this year with the Hurricane Sandy. Our people from all parts of the United States have come together and really supported the Northeast coast.
From the first pass and tumble 15 years ago, American Youth Football has committed itself to teaching the game through positive role models.
First I want to commend them as being a leader and trying to do something in health and safety with the kids, and to really team up really as the largest youth football organization in the country.
These kids come from all over the nation, and just that fact alone, being able to come to one spot and compete with other kids, you get a chance to really measure yourself up.
I see me, some 20-something years ago playing on this field, and it's a grassroots program. It's where we get our skill sets from. This is where we fall in love with the game. This is where we learn a lot of lessons, a lot of different things about life, teamwork. It's all learned on the field at this age.
Now, in 2012, AYF continues its focus on building future leaders on and off the field by stressing the importance of academic achievement and community service.
We push the all-academic, all-American teams What we like to do is include as many that achieve that academic excellence as we can. And then there are scholarships based on each region and those who finish in the top of their class.
You got to be stable in your community. You got to be a kid that goes to school, respect your teachers, respect your parents, respect anybody of authority, and you learn those lessons young.
American youth football knows the importance of building the character of our future leaders. And with the support of over 1 million members, the young athletes are in good hands.
Hey, dog! How we talk? Clap, clap! How we talk? Clap, clap! When they talk, we talk back! Clap, clap, clap!
Coming up next, you'll see what's been going on off the field here in Florida. Plus, football champions will be crowned in the All-American division, and we'll get our first look at the AYC National Cheer Championships.
Hi, I'm Ernie Conwell, and you're watching the 2012 American Youth Football and Cheer National Championships.
Welcome back to Austin Tyndall Park in Kissimmee, Florida, site of the 2012 American Youth Football and Cheer National Championships. As we move into the next round of competition, 4th through 9th grade champions are crowned in the All-American division. Let's get right into the action.
All-American, 4th grade.
The Wekiva Redskins came to play, jumping out early and hit halftime with a lead that left the Evans Jets looking for answers.
Stop pointing the finger. If one man getting beat, help the other man out.
And in the second half, the now motivated Jets zoom past the boys from Wekiva en route to a 20-6 victory.
We came together as one unit, did what we've been taught to do all year long, and we executed. That's why we came out on top.
All-American, 5th grade.
The Westside Cubs trailed by 19 against the Wilmington Soldiers. The Soldiers never relinquished command and earned a 32-20 win.
We're number 1!
Y'all just gave the whole world a great show, guys. You
All-American, 6th grade.
The Apopka Lions roared out of the gate against the Edgewater Buccaneers, who went into the half with their ship sinking. The Lions could not be tamed on their way to a 32-0 shutout.
The Apopka Lions!
All-American, 7th grade.
The Warrensville Cowboys rattled off 19 unanswered points in the second half against the Wilmington Soldiers. The Soldiers battled back with 12 straight points of their own, but their comeback fell short in the end.
Number 1, baby, number 1!
All-American, 8th grade.
The 8th grade championship featured Skyline meeting up with the SEV Thunder, and the game was never close, as Skyline cruised to a 38-8 rout.
All-American, 9th grade.
After falling to the Poinciana Predators in last year's tournament, the Westside Cubs got even with a dominating defense and an aerial assault.
It was great to have the Florida team come back and play us for the national championship. Hard-fought game, and both teams played well.
Congratulations to all of the 2012 All-American Division winners. This week, everyone involved in American youth football had plenty of thrills, but not all of them came on the field. Cheerleaders and football players enjoyed some downtime with old and new friends at Universal Orlando Resort. The football players and cheerleaders came together for the night as they had one of the world's premier theme parks all to themselves.
It's all strictly AYF at Universal. Universal opens the doors for us, and it's quite an affair.
The weekend also included the AYC Just Dance 4 Spirit Party, where all the cheer teams participated in the world's hottest dance party.
They have 3 days of pure excitement. They're busy, they're having a blast, and this is a great way to end our championship.
AYC National
This year, over 160 cheer squads competed in the American Youth Cheer National Championships. One of those squads, the Southfield Lathrop Falcons of Michigan, who came to Florida to win a championship, but their thoughts were with their teammate back home.
Let's go Falcons! My name is Linda Atkins. I'm one of the coaches for the Southfield Lathrop Falcons, and we're from the Midwest region of AYC.
The Falcons have returned this year as defending national champions, but sadly without a key member of their team.
We have a teammate that couldn't travel down with us. Her name is Taylor Brown. We found out that she was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, so she's been on chemotherapy. The team has come down here and they're trying to win this one for Taylor. Amen. Winning it for her is giving them motivation to get out there and do their best and work hard and put up a top-notch performance.
Coming up next, we'll see how the Falcons did in the AYC Cheer National Championship. Plus, we'll go back out to the gridiron as titles are claimed in Divisions 1 and 2. Welcome back to the 2012 American Youth Football and Cheer National Championships. Now we're here at Silver Spurs Arena, where girls ages 5 to 18, from elite cheer teams to others just getting their first taste of nationals, put on a fantastic show on a full day of competition.
Our national cheer event is just our spectacular thank you to all the kids in AYC for all their hard work competing, and it's really good to be able to give them one championship to prove that they are the champion of the country.
This year, cheer squads from over 15 states competed at the AYC National Championships. This record-setting number of participants put on a show for the standing room-only crowd. From novice to veteran, each team did its best to impress.
The judges at the judges table and our staff, we want to be able to tap our feet. We look at different stunts. We look at smiles. We look at them having the confidence and enjoying themselves. They're making us want to cheer with them.
The drama climbed to a fever pitch as each team left the crowd standing, having left everything on the floor.
I've been crying since we got here. It's been a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of hours they put in. These girls worked their butts off, and they deserve this.
It does get a little emotional. A lot of times you see tears of absolute excitement and enjoyment, and a lot of times it's just disappointment. Everybody tries for that national title. Sometimes doesn't always happen.
As for the Southfield Lathrop Falcons, who were competing for a teammate struggling with Hodgkin's lymphoma, they placed third in their division, but everyone still went home a winner.
We actually announce each team individually, and it's their shining moment. They're champions, and we really believe they are champions whether they go home with a trophy or not.
AYC National Champions!
Congratulations to all the cheer winners and participants. Now let's head back out to Austin Tyndall Park to see how the National Division I Championships played out.
National Division I Cadet.
It was a tough contest between Fox Rock and the PG Storm. Fox Rock would pound the ball down the field on the first drive of the game for a touchdown and added an important 2 points on the kick to make it 8-0. The game became a defensive battle as the score held until the fourth quarter when the PG Storm finally found the end zone on a beautiful pass. But it was too little too late as the clock ran out, leaving Fox Rock 8-7 winners.
We got a lot of heart on this team. We've been together for 4 years, and the only time we've lost was down here. Last year we lost one time down here, and I knew we were coming back to win this year. I knew it. Let's go, guys. Let's go get our national championship trophy.
National Division I Junior Pee Wee.
The D1 Junior Pee Wee Championship pitted the Charles County Spartans against the Wildcats from Phoenix in another game that came down to the wire. The Wildcats took an early lead and held on to it thanks to a strong running game.
Great job, boys, great job!
But the Spartans never gave up and chipped away at the lead until a fourth quarter score put them ahead for good.
Number one, number one, number one.
National Division I Pee Wee.
The D1 Pee Wee Championship featured an impressive defensive battle between the Parkside Warriors and the Southfield Falcons. The Warriors overcame an early deficit with a late rushing touchdown, giving them the 9-6 victory.
Most of our kids don't even make it out of inner city Baltimore, so for them to get out here and play against kids from Cali and Arizona, see the different styles of play, to see the different coaches, just a wonderful experience. It's a lifetime of experiences.
National Division I Junior Midget.
In the Division I Junior Midget Championship, the Fredericksburg Bears easily dispatched the Oak Grove Renegades. Bears coach Anthony Robinson watched from the sidelines as his swarming defense iced the game with a fourth quarter pick six.
First and foremost, guys, we got to get up for AYF from the beginning, July, from April. Some of you guys have been great, working hard. This is our ultimate goal to get here. And without AYF, it allows us to play this type of football. We got to give it up for that, okay?
National Division I Midget.
In the D1 finale, the Buffalo Wolverines shredded the Oak Grove Rough Riders from the start. A pick six capped off a 34-6 win for the proud pack of midget champions.
Y'all know how much love I got for y'all. Y'all know where we started at. Our number one goal was to win it all from day one also. And we came in here and did what we were supposed to do. Wolverines!
Coming up next, the results of the Division II National Football Championships. Plus, former NFL players stop by to train AYF players and teach proper fundamentals.
We're letting these kids know to tackle a safer way doesn't mean it's going to be a less effective way.
I'm Chidi Hanatu, and you're watching the 2012 American Youth Football and Cheer National Championships.
Welcome back to the 2012 American Youth Football and Cheer National Championships, where all week long, these football players were fortunate to be learning from expert instructors and former pros at special tackling clinics and combines.
1, 2, 3, start!
Nike Football hosted a youth training clinic where players participated in special warm-ups and Nike Spark training drills.
All the different drills we did today is definitely stuff that I'm already thinking about how we can incorporate it into getting our teams faster and more prepared to play football. So this was great.
Players also received special instruction in proper tackling techniques from Thurman Moore and former pros, courtesy of School of the Legends.
We were overseeing and helping out in a tackling clinic for the kids, and basically walking around and making sure the kids were doing the right, proper technique.
Hands above your head, eyes on your hands.
We're letting these kids know to tackle a safer way doesn't mean it's going to be a less effective way, and actually it's going to be a better way to tackle and more effective.
AYF and its partners are committed to teaching all of their athletes and coaches the proper fundamentals of the game so the experience is safe and enjoyable for everyone.
It's big for AYF, and it's really big, in my opinion, for the future of the game.
Then the football players got a chance to show what they learned as the Division II championship games got underway. And one of these teams playing right now proved to be a big winner before they ever stepped onto this field. Meet Arizona's Tucson Falcons.
1, 2, 3, Falcons!
I'm Coach Charles Nash with the Tucson Falcon Cadets. I'm excited about the opportunity to bring a national championship home to the city of Tucson.
It's a long way from Arizona to Florida, so to get the funding to compete for the championship, the Falcons had to get creative.
We did fundraisers anywhere from candy sales to car washes, corporate sponsorships, and fortunately enough, we're blessed to be able to come up with the money to be able to get here and make this reality for the kids.
Everything we do is about competing.
By getting them out of Tucson and creating exposure for them, it would allow them to be able to start dreaming for the future.
While they fulfilled their dream by getting to the championship, their mission was far from complete. So let's see how the Falcons did as they kicked off the National D2 divisional games.
National Division II Cadet.
The Falcons soared to an early lead against the Wall Knights thanks to a long touchdown run. But that would be all the scoring for the Falcons as Wall put up 12 unanswered points to beat Tucson 12-7.
I can't say how proud I am of my kids. Even though we didn't get our #1 goal was a championship, from a self-esteem and a building kids standpoint, we got our goal because my kids never lay down.
National Division II Junior Pee Wee.
The MLK Texans didn't waste any time scoring against the Manalapan Braves, but then the boys from Jersey came back strong. The Braves rattled off 24 straight points en route to a 37 victory.
This is the best team that's ever put on a football uniform, guys. 16-0, you gave up 20 points the entire season. 16-0, you have 20 points, and you scored over 470.
National Division II Pee Wee.
The Howell Rebels were unstoppable as they piled on the points against the Alabama Sting. The Sting had no answer for the offensive onslaught as the Rebels scored 6 touchdowns in the 44-13 win.
Incredible. I'm just happy to see the kids smiling. I mean, that's what it's all about, making them happy, and they did it. They did it, man.
National Division II Junior Midget.
The Falmouth Tide rolled early in their game against the UM Gators. The Gators made it close, but the Tide came out on top, 20-13.
Number one, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, let's go!
So as the 2012 American Youth Football and Cheer National Championships draw to a close, athletes, coaches, and families will take away memories that will last a lifetime. It was a year complete with incredible action, athleticism, and sportsmanship. And if these championships are any indication of what to expect in 2013 and beyond, football and cheer are in good hands. I'm Noah Kozlov. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next year.